Hey everyone, back again. You might have joined me before. I'm not gonna do it again. If it is wrong, we're just gonna go with it. But anyway, my name is Amanda Fitzgerald and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. So welcome. If you're catching this, you're probably catching my replay. And thanks heaps for catching my replay, and I hope that you enjoy it and I hope you get something out of it. And I hope you enjoy watching or crafting or whatever you do, or if you're sitting having a nice drink, or just hopefully you enjoy watching along tonight, because I actually have a card that I've actually been playing with just before. I always kind of have a little bit of a afternoon, well, sometimes afternoon, sometimes later, kind of early evening little play on a Friday. That's my time before I go live. Among other times, but I always jump in my craft room on a Friday night because I like crafting on a Friday night, and I like going live as well. So welcome. Be sure to, it looks actually like my picture's right this time. I don't know what happened before. I knew it was going to be funky because I heard some people have been having trouble with lives because Facebook's done an update. Yay for Facebook. They did an update and everything's gone bleh. So hopefully everyone is getting me okay. I've actually seen Glenda say hi. Hey Glenda, hey Deborah, hey Fee, thanks all for joining me. Yeah, so as you jump on, be sure to say hello, then I know you're there, and let's have a chat and we will create together on my Friday night fun night. Stamping Up news. So currently we have our beautiful new mini catalogue, the Christmas catalogue, the holiday catalogue, if you want to call it that. Beautiful catalogue. If you haven't got catalogues and you don't have a current demonstrator, please let me know and I'd love to get some catalogues out to you. So there is some really, really pretty product. And I actually got I had an unboxing the other day and actually got some lovely product out there. And I'm on Instagram now. So if you look up Amanda Fitzgerald on Instagram, I'm on Instagram now. So, and I did a lovely reel on there. So that's happening as well. So be sure to check me out there. But yeah, I'm happy to give anyone catalogs. So just get in contact with me and I will get the catalogs out to you. We also have one of the awesome promotions that Stampin' Up run a couple of times a year is the celebration promotion. So this is great. When you shop in my online store at the moment and you spend every $90 you spend, you can get free product out of this catalogue. So I've actually have created with a few. There's the lovely hippo stamps. Now this one I was actually going to do tonight, but I haven't had a chance to actually even have a play with it. And I've been playing with the tree lot dies, so I'm going to be I love the tree lot dies, and you know what, my screen has just froze. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It looks like it's is it working for everyone else, and is it just my iPad? I don't know, but I might just flick it off and see if I can get it working. But yeah, I'm going to continue to play with the tree lot dies because you know what, I probably can't even find myself. Let me see if I can find. See, even my iPad controls have changed, and I have fun even finding myself. All right, and I'm still having fun. Who knows? I can find everything else except for me. Anyway, I must be working because people are talking to me, which is a good thing. Let me try this page. I don't know where I am. Anyway, yeah, so it is... I just don't want to be able to, because once I put you up on the desk, I won't be able to see comments, which will suck, basically, because I won't be able to see what people are saying to me. So I'll keep mucking around, but it's just so annoying. Oh, here we go. I think I found myself. Yeah, I was finding all these other posts. Yeah, so hippo dies. People have been making cows out of them. So awesome. So like I always say, if you need some inspiration with your card making or your scrapbooking or anything, like Pinterest. I just have to say, I had to say it so quick, Pinterest. If you type in the name of your stamp, so if your stamp set or your dies, for example, hippest hippos. If you type in hippest hippos, which I shouldn't have picked that one, and Stampin' Up, and either cards or just type Stamping Up. It'll give you an array of what people are creating with that stamp set. And sometimes I very often do it myself, because I'll get a die set and I'll think, what are all these dies used for? Like, what are people using these dies for? And that's why I type in the name of the die set and Stamping Up, and then you can see what people are using them, and then you can get the best out of your products. Or watch me on a Friday night at 8:30. But there's heaps of inspiration on Pinterest, so be sure to get on there. But yeah, so you spend $90 and you get that stamp set for free. And then if you spend another $90, which you can do it in the same transaction, you get the dies to match. So yeah, but we'll be playing with tonight, we're actually playing with, and I had this card here on my Facebook page. I made this one earlier this week. And I was going to actually show you guys how to make this, and I thought, you know what? So this one was made with the tree lot dies that I'm talking about. So they're these ones here, which they're free because it's such a large die set. They're free with a $180 order. But all these trees were from the die set. And then the caravan is obviously from this one as well, the caravan. And the little fire and the combi van, they're actually out of a designer series pack called He's a Man. So if you look up, so on my online website, when you click on there, and I have lots of links on my Facebook business page that you can click through and go through to my store, you can type in He's the Man, and it will show you they're little die cuts that you just pop them out. They're already pre-cut. Lots of ideas for mail cards, but I just thought it went great with my caravan. And even this sentiment here, that was another one from the He's the Man sweet pack too. Sorry, the papers, the designer series paper, because it comes with 2 sheets of laser cuts where you just pop them out and put them on your project. So really easy. And then I just used some extra timber down here, just, you know, when you have pieces of sticks and that around your fire. So heaps of fun. And this one's embossed, like it's a silver foil, and it's embossed with an embossing folder, and it's still on my desk. I have lots of stuff on my desk. This is one for the mini. So that's the mini, and it comes with 2. So I actually use this top one here, and it comes with this one down the bottom. So that one's called the Greenery Embossing Folders. I think it's still current. Yeah, so that one will be, so as well as those 2 catalogues, there is our annual catalogue, which is an awesome catalogue as well. And again, happy to send this one out to you free of charge for you to have a look through. And I'm just going to check that, because sometimes I have stock them. I do have products that are retired, and it looks like that one actually has gone. So, yeah. But I picked that one. But another, yeah, but they have lots of different embossing folders in there that you could use. And one that I actually got out tonight is the stripes and splatters, because I was wondering about doing the stripes. But the actual die set too, I noticed tonight, because I have only made, maybe 2 cards, but I actually saw one of the die sets tonight has actually lines on it, which gives you that kind of idea of like a retro style caravan. Yeah, so great time to shop. So like if you place an order of $90 or more, you get to pick a free item. Also, when you shop with me, I always give my customers a thank you gift when they spend $50 or more. So if you spend $90, you'll get a free product from Stamping Up out of the celebration brochure. Now, if you spend $180, you can either get 2 $90 products, or you can get a $180 product like the one I'm using tonight. But that's totally up to you. And then if you're shopping with me, I'll also give you a free thank you gift as well. And every order gets a thank you card from me as well. So it is a great time to shop. It is a great time to join. I always say the best deal is joining, and that's why I joined. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You don't have to sell or anything like that. You can join what they call just a hobby demo. Everyone joins the same, but you can just be a hobbyist, and you can just buy product for yourself, because once you join, you get 20% off all your orders. And people go, well, how does that work? There's always a catch. The only catch is that you need to spend about $126 a month to maintain, like to remain a demonstrator. So it works out on a quarterly minimum. So over 3 months, you have to spend whatever, 126, I think it's about $378 over that 3 months. So if you put in one big order, then you're fine for that 3 months. Now, if you don't make those quarterly minimums, you just go back to being a customer. So there's no lock-in or anything like that. You just join, and if you find you've got a long wish list, well, why not get it at 20% off? And you get all these bargains too. So you still qualify for anything else that's going on. Any promotion that's going on, your discount is on top of that. So even with the celebration, you get your benefits of being a demonstrator on top of that. So join offer at the moment is $169. You get $235 worth of any product you want. So any product that is online, you can put into your starter kit order, and you only pay $169. You don't pay any shipping, so shipping's free. So you get $66 worth of product for free because you get $235 for $169, and then you get this beautiful but this alone is worth about $70, they say, and it's a beautiful planner. Like, it is amazing. It's good for 18 months, so it starts from now, July, and then it goes through the whole of 2023. I'm using mine quite a bit. I have lots of stuff in mine, but it really is beautiful, and the pages are just, it's hard to it's so big I can hardly hold it, and now I'm losing everything out of it. So I'll put all my bills and everything away. But you get the beautiful planner that is really big. It has a place in the back to hold a notebook, which you get 3 of these notebooks as well. Yeah, so it has all the dividers in there. You could use it for all different kinds of things. Make a beautiful birthday present too. Sorry, Christmas present or birthday present for a young teenager. Going into high school or something like that. Beautiful idea. Even if you're thinking, oh, I don't really want it for myself, but it would be beautiful. You get the notebooks, like I said. You get a stamp set. So, of course, you're joining Stampin' Up, so of course you need a stamp set. So you get the stamp set to work in your planner with. So it has lots of different things that you can put, and you can use that for cards as well. So that's a great stamp set you get for free. And you get all of that. Like, there's lots and lots of papers. Sorry, that is only got 6 months in it. So that's just 6 months. So the rest of them, the 12 months, I've just got another box because it's just papers are just too big for. But a 6-month diary is nice. So you get that for free as well, and that's if you join from now until the end of August. So it really is. I've been saying to people, if you kind of spend if you're thinking of putting in a $170 order, I would join. I really wouldn't. People go, oh, but if you don't want to stick around, if you find that it's not for you, you just go back to being a customer, and there's no problems with that whatsoever. So anyway, if you're interested in that, please let me know, and I'd love to give you more information. Basically, everything I've talked about is the information, but happy for anyone to give me a call or message me. I've got a little bit of a runny nose again, and I can give you more information. That's no problem. Okay, so, and then, yeah, so great time to shop. All right, so we might get, I'm going to be a little bit, let me see, I'm going to try and be organised. I've got a little bit on the desk, but we will try and make a card. Now, when I put the suspense, when I actually put you onto my desktop, I actually have a card down here that we're going to kind of make this card. But I've started creating one, but I'm going to show you that one. We're going to put it aside, and we're going to start again because you're going to want to see how to do it from the beginning. So let's get the camera up and let's start. Oh, I might just double check before we go to see who else has jumped on. So be sure to say hello when you jump on. Hey, Kat. Hey, Martha. Nice to see you. Well, it was nice to see you today and see you again tonight. Hey, Nola. Hey, Nola, I will get back to your message. I apologise. I did see it and just haven't had a chance to get back to it, so I will get back to you. I have a great team as well. So the other thing is when you join Stampin' Up, you become part of my team, the Card Cutting Diamonds, and you have access to my private Facebook group where I I run my team gatherings. I do a monthly team gathering, which is actually on Zoom, and you're quite welcome to come to that, and we do some crafting, and I let you know all the Stamping Up news, so I keep you updated. And then you're part of a group, a larger team, then you're part of the larger Stamping Up, and you'll just get so much inspiration, and you will learn so much. I have learnt so much in the time that I've been with them. I really have. I can't recommend it enough. It's so much fun. You get access to demonstrator only events. We have a huge event coming up in November in Sydney. There is another one in Perth, I think. So it definitely is Australia wide, but a huge event that's coming here in Sydney, a one-day event. Everything card making, probably scrapbooking as well, so everything kind of paper crafting, and you only have access to that event if you're a demonstrator. So I would join now and get all that product for $169 plus your making plans collection, and then you have access to demonstrator only events. They are paid events, like you do have to pay to go, but they are amazing, and they do run online ones as well, which are really good as well. So lots and lots, and the demonstrator website that you have access to, even just the inspiration on there is awesome. You just learn so much. Anyway, let's get started. All right, now I got talking about that because I was saying hello to Nola. So hey Louise, how are you? Finally got you. Hi, cool, awesome. Yeah, I kind of went on and Facebook just wouldn't play with me, but it didn't take me long to fix it. Yay. All good here. Oh, good, it was working. Hey, Fee. I said hello to Fee. Okay, so everyone says I'm looking all right. So that's cool. At least the picture looks all right and you'll be able to see. You don't want to see me. You want to see the cards. So let's get onto it. Alrighty, let's do this. Well, yep, I'm like, has that flicked around yet? Sort of. Now, I've been playing with my, well, I haven't. I've had my daughter in my craft room, and she's been, I don't know what she's been doing, but on calls with her friends and basically using my room. So let me, all right, I should be right. So, and the other thing, so here's my online store, amandafitzgerald.stampinup.net. But like I say, I have lots of links as well on my Facebook page that you can click through. This is my current host code. And I'm looking down, and I was so proud of myself when I did this the other day on the computer and made it look nice. And I looked down tonight and I went, I wrote June instead of July because this year's going so quick. So I've crossed it out. This is my July host code because I really didn't believe we were in July yet. We're in July, apparently. Yeah, so that's where my website is if you'd like to shop and get those great free products from Celebration, but also a free gift from me if you spend $50 or more. So on the desk, well, on the desk actually this is the card I made the other night, like I said. And so this one's made with the dies in here. So all these tree dies you can use. And then the caravan, which I've actually got caravan over here because I've been cutting it out like crazy. It even has the curtain in that, which I'll show you tonight. It's got the timber, but the flat, I'll show you quickly He's the Man, because I probably have it quite handy because I was using it. So this is the He's a Man. Awesome for males cards, which can be challenging, males cards. So it has lots and lots of different, you can see all the different papers, all the different types of backgrounds, even an awesome caravan one, which works well with this caravan. But these are all at the back. It has, I've cut this up so much. And I'm just going to put that card out of the way for a second because it is wet. And I've got some other wet things up the top there as well. So we'll get to that in a second. So here it has a 12 by 12 and you can actually, well, there you go. There's my combi. It has all these die cuts there's 2 sheets of those and there's my combi. Yeah, so, but what I did is I just popped them all out the other night of 1 sheet and I'm just keeping them in this extra little bag. But these are awesome to make cards with. There's like different, like holy smokes, you're the best. You did it. Best Dad Award. So really, and you know what? Father's Day is not all that far away. So it is a great 12 by 12 pack. Designer series paper. Right. And that's why I ended chopping them all out, because they're hard to get back in. So I'm going to finish popping them all out later, I think, because it's an easier way to keep them papers. They're probably going to fall off that table, but that's all right. Yeah, so that's how I made that card. So awesome. I really enjoyed that one. I actually too I'm just going to quickly show you two totally different product, but this month is World Watercolouring month, so I did some watering colouring, and I actually put on my page what I used, and I'm going to use another item tonight that you can use with colouring, and I'll show you another one as well. But these cards are beautiful, and these are with a new die set, and they're really, I really enjoyed using them, and actually a friend of mine dies, believe it or not. So I kind of borrowed them, and they're gone now. But these pretty pop-ups, they're beautiful, so I'm going to invest in them. But they actually, see this one here, it doesn't cut the actual circle out, it just embosses and cuts, so you can pop it out. Really pretty. And then this one here, and again, it doesn't cut it out. I've cut them out, but I've used just some watercolor with the painters. I used the water painters, and then I've just used a bit of our ink pads, so one of our ink pads, and just used water and rubbed across the paper. Now this is called shimmery white cardstock. It is good to use for watercolor, but we also have the watercolor fluid 100 paper, which is the real thicker paper for watercoloring, but the shimmery white cardstock works really well as well. So yeah, I just wanted to show you those projects that I kind of put up. Now the other thing I was playing with tonight, these are another new product. They come in a 3-pack, and they're called Pearlized Enamel Effects. So I thought I'd have a play with them tonight, but these, you can actually make your own embellishments with them. So these are on glue dots. So the glue dots that I use very often, you can actually, and I'll just show you what I did. I just got some of my glue dots off, so we'll get another 3 off here. Just chop them off. I don't know where my, oh, here we go. I put my scissors to the other side, so I just chopped 3 off. And then all I did, is, and they do take they take a good half an hour to dry, depending on the thickness. The thicker your dot, the longer it's going to take to dry. So you can just go like this, like that was quite a thick one. So that's kind of, they call that black, but it's a really, I would say more charcoal than a real black. And this one is real red, but it kind of is more of a, like a sweet sorbet kind of pinky red rather than a real red. And then there's a white. So this is like a pearl white. So you put them actually on top of the glue dot, and that turns into an embellishment. But I'll show you another thing I've done with them. So that's that there. These ones, I did do them more than half an hour away. So they're actually, we'll put them all up there, and we'll use them. So this is what we're going to make. And I actually did these a little bit earlier on too, with the white. So I used the white just to make the sun a little bit there. Yeah, and I'm just going to, sorry, I just was checking for comments. No, it's all good. Yeah, so I use that there. So I'm gonna put that one aside, and we'll make another one. But I'll show you how I made that. I actually started off and I did the sun that way, but yeah, we might have a go, and then we'll see how we're going for time, and I might do my normal note card, but we'll see how we're going. All right, put them over there. All right, so what I started off with is my Stamparatus. My Stamparatus is an awesome tool because this is a background stamp. So this is quite big. So the other thing you could use with it, where did I put it? Because I was going to use it and then I changed my mind. I got my Stamparatus out. Where is it? Oh, because I can't remember the number. So this is another great item that you can buy with Stampin' Up. and well, you can get the case, but you can actually, if you buy all the blocks together, you get a discount. I think it's 10% from memory. But this is a great box to keep them in, and I don't know whether I'll be able to find this. I don't want to. Let me see if I can find them. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. So here's, yep. So on page 149, it is 10%. So if you buy all the blocks together, you get a 10% discount. So if you bought all your blocks and then that background stamp, then you would qualify for these dies that I'm going to show for free. So yeah, and then you can buy the case separately to house them all in, which is really handy. So if you wanted a background stamp, getting back to that one, it's this big one here that you need for your background stamps, and it is an F. So they just have them on the side here. So when the stamp sets tell you what size block you need for the stamps, the letters on the side, so that's an F. There we go. All right, so okay, put that one down there because I am going to use my Stamparatus. Right, so we'll get some basic white cardstock. I cut all my basic white stock up at 10 centimetres by 14.4. Now this is usually my inside of my cards. You know me, I don't have a naked inside, and I don't have a naked envelope. While I mention envelope, I'm going to go get an envelope to make sure that I do make one tonight, because I didn't. Sometimes if I don't have one close by, I forget, and then I don't have it made ready to send. All right, so let's put that one up there. Oh, there. I've just got some trees on those. So what I did here was I've actually got some lines. So you can buy this grid paper, and I did have it out. Yeah, so you can buy a book of grid paper to go with your Stamparatus. It is good because sometimes you can write, like draw on here, and it stops any muck getting on your actual Stamparatus. But you can put lines so that you know where to put if you're doing multiple cards. But even now I know where to lay that to do my sun. So, and all I do, because I'm using a background stamp which is going to cover this whole piece of card, I don't use my magnets because otherwise it won't stamp. So I just get a little bit of tear and tape, because it doesn't matter if I rip the back of this card a little bit, because it's going to go on a card base anyway. So I just put a little bit of tear and tape, and I take that off, and then I'm going to place it down here where I've already lined this up. So what I've done is I just placed, I think you've seen me use this before, I place the stamp on there and then I pick it up with this plate. So I've already picked it up, and then all I did was I'm going to use, oh, I hope I don't need to use them. No, anyway, I'll pick them up off the floor. I need to. I'm actually using Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green, and Balmy Blue. Now, what I did, you can buy these. I have got one. You can buy ink refills for every single ink pad. And this one's actually a Parakeet Party because I had it out the other day. So it is obviously to fill, but you can do lots of other things with your inks as well as fill. But what I did, you can buy these, you can buy these little pads without, they're uninked, and you can make up little ones, and sometimes the little ones are a little bit easier to handle in different projects. So I actually thought tonight I'm going to use it for my sun, because I want to do a line, like a sunset line, not even a sunset, but a sun along here. So I thought, oh, my big one is just going to be a little bit too hard for me to handle. So I'm going to get my little ones out. So I'm just kind of doing along here where I want my sun to be, my sun rays. Yeah, sun rays. Because this stamp set actually is called, what's it called? Did I even tell you what it's called? Probably not. Here it is. It is actually called Rays of Light. Yes, so I'm doing my rays of light along here. just like that. Now, because I'm using the Stamparatus, like I always say when I'm using my Stamparatus, if I haven't inked that enough, I can go back and do it again. Then I'm going to use my Balmy Blue, and I'm going to very gently just tap along the line. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just going to tap along and give it a little bit of a sky, just like that. And I'm happy with that. Managed to get some of that on my table. Awesome. That's okay. All right, so that's our Balmy Blue, and then we're going to use our Granny Apple for our grass. So just going to tap that along as well. Now the other thing you can do is, and you may or may not need to do this, but these are other little, they're called daubers, and you can get these, and they're on the Stampin' Up website as well. And they just, if you wanted to just get, just so that those lines are not really like definite, and this will just give it a different effect as well. So we'll see how this comes out. And then we'll just close that Granny Apple up, and we'll grab some of that Balmy Blue just to get that line there as well. Not so much of a definite line. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll grab just some of that Daffodil Delight back again. And just whack some around there, but we'll just, I'm going to leave the Daffodil Delight open, and we'll see if we need it again. And then I'm just going to stamp it on my card, and just a nice firm pressure around. But if I lift it and I go, oh look, it's missed all of there, I can put it back down and just rub around that part that was missing, and it's just missing there as well. And then if I find that pushing it down is still not putting, which it has, but if you find that you still, like if you're missing a part just there, then all you need to do is grab your ink pad and just stamp it back on. So we'll just do that, stamp it back on, and it's going to go in the exact same spot. So just like that, and it will fill in that part that you've missed if you've missed a part. So that's that. We'll just put those up there, and we'll clean that down. And even you could treat yourself to the Stamparatus and get some products for free as well. It's a great time to even just stock up on things that you've been wanting, because you get some freebies as well. Okay. All right. So we'll take that off. Now you're just going to pull that off, and then that's on the back. But what we can do is just go like that. And like I say, if that rips that back, it doesn't matter, because you're not going to see that. No one's going to see that. They're going to see the front of the card. Okay. So then what we're going to do, and I made a mess on my table. Of course I did. I'm just going to get a little bit of grid paper. So I'm just going to move that up there a bit. There we go. Whoops. Okay. All right. Oh, hang on. How about we put it the right way? So we've got our sky, our sun, and our grass. Then we need to work on, I'm just going to put these, I'll put them there. I'm going to work on our caravan. So I actually did, I was mucking, I'm going to use my mini. I've got my mini out tonight. So in this free set of dies, they're my note cards. In this free set of dies, you get lots and lots of dies in this one, and that's why it's $180 spend, but it's well worth it. So you get 24 dies. So we've got our caravan. Here's our part that I said has got like some lines on it, which will be pretty cool. We're going to use our doggy. So there's a doggy. There's all our trees. So all our trees, you can, that's the ones that have done, that's the ones that have done these. So you can do those in different, I've done them I think it's Evening Evergreen. Yeah, I think it is Evening Evergreen, but I've done the same back, so this one, and then I've done the same colour cardstock and cut it out in that one. So and then laid them, but you could layer them with different colours. Yes, so let's have a go of this anyway. All right, so we need, and then we've got this little piece here is a curtain, and you have little bows and you have little reefs to go on your caravan or on your trees. You have like this here is a little twig. I actually had some cut out because I was playing with all sorts of things the other day, but what did I do with them? I have a little die cut thing here, but I don't know what I did with the sticks. But anyway, it looks like, when I was looking at it, I thought it looks like a stick that you could put a marshmallow on, which would be awesome. So, yeah, that'd be, I had you on my iPad and I've gone funny. Oh, bugger. You have to catch the replay roller if it goes funny on you. Yeah, so that'd be a real cool thing to put a marshmallow on it. And then it's got some streamers, which look really cool on your banner. Now, the other thing I'll tell you, because I bought this one to go with it, just keep an eye out in the catalogues, because sometimes they tell you what coordinates with different things. So this die set, it has a coordinating, it's this one here that does these trees. It's called the Trees for Sale stamp set, so it is this one here. And it coordinates with all the dies and the dog. That's where you get the dog from. So here's the dog. And also this little piece here, this is the one that says Trees for Sale. So they've actually used that in the picture here, and you can copy these cards. That's why if you don't have a demonstrator and you don't have catalogues, you need them, because you can copy the cards in these catalogues. And then if you become a demonstrator, you get the recipes, what they call the recipes. So they don't tell you how to make it, but they tell you what they used to make that card. So then you can kind of figure it out. But they very often give us videos too on how to make cards. Like, it honestly, you get more than just your discount if you join Stamping Up, and you don't have to sell. If you want to sell, sure, you can, but you don't have to. You can just buy, get the discount for yourself, which is awesome. I love it, because I always go on about it, don't I? Because I love it. Right, so that's all those dies, and they have this one here that I use for the timber, but I've actually seen how they use it for the stairs, for the caravan. A lot more twigs. They look like twigs to me. There's stars to do like a night scene. Heaps. I think I've mentioned them all. Oh, and these are little sticks that's the sticks that actually, the little sticks or poles, whatever you call them, these poles that hold up your party lights. So you've got party lights as well. So cool. We might be able to put some party lights on this one. Let's see how we go. So, we first want to start off, I'm going to leave them dies over there, and then we're going to go like that and see if I can manage to not drop them on the floor, and I'm already about to drop them. Okay, so we need our caravan first. So I'm thinking I'm going to do the caravan that I've got over there. So this is the caravan I was working on just before, but I won't bring the card back in. Let's just do it together and see how it turns out. So this is another product that you can get for free. This is the silver and gold paper. So for a $90 spend, you can get this paper for free. So it has dots, some gold dots, some gold lines. It has silver dots, when I can get to them, silver lines, and silver dots. So we're going to use the gold. Alrighty, we'll stick this in here. So it all works in the mini. So this one, very often in the catalogues, and I probably would tell you in here. Yeah, it does. So next to this tree lot dies, it has a little picture of the mini, and that means that it will go in your mini machine. Everything fits through your standard cut and emboss machine, but I love my little mini. I recommend anyone to get the little mini. But the big one is awesome. I like my mini just on my table all the time, but I like having my big one as well. But the mini one is lovely to use. So we're going to put our caravan on here, like that, and we'll roll that one through. I think my window, my other flap wasn't down. That was what that big bang was. Okay, so that gives us our first little caravan. So what actually happens with this caravan is you cut all different pieces. Whoops! You cut all different pieces and then you build it. So we're going to do this in a black. I'll get some black and I thought of another colour then and it just got out of my head. So let me do black while I think of my other colour. White. Yeah, I think that's the other colour I want. We'll just get a piece of white out here. That's big enough. Yep, so a piece of white and a piece of black. So you can build, you know what I did the other night? I Googled retro caravans and just looked at some pictures of caravans and what I'd like to build myself. So put a piece of black in here. So you can just see how this works. Put my little piece of black in. And I'm working really awkward here, but let's go that way. And then we'll chop that one out. So it's just a case of chopping them all out, die cutting them all out, and then putting them all back together. So that's those two pieces there. And then I just want to grab some white because I might use some white in there. So I'll put that down and we'll use some white. Oops. Okay, right, so we'll just put that one away. And then we'll build this little caravan, hey? Alright, so that was just with these two pieces here. So there's that one. Oh, I need black again. We're just going to do a black. Oh, hang on, do I have one? No, I don't. We'll do another black caravan. Yeah, I'll just grab another piece of black out. Okay. Just going to do another full black caravan. Cup of tea? It's out there. It's out there, but thank you. Awesome, thank you. I think I put it out there. I'm getting a cup of tea. Sweet. Anyone else having a drink? Anyone else having a beverage? Or a cold beverage? Or something like that? I will get my cup of tea and I will say cheers. Yeah, I was going to say I've actually got... Whoa! I've got caravans falling everywhere here. I've got lots of them. See? These are all the cutouts. And there's another caravan. Oops. And he's stuck together. He's stuck there. See? Cool, hey, I've got a whole little, there's more over here. And I've just dropped some as well. It's okay. So I wanted my scissors. Here they are. I wanted my little, this thing, that tow bar. So I'm going to, let's fix that tow bar first. So I'll put a little bit of glue on it. Just like, oops, that glue's a little bit funky, isn't it? Let's just clean that off. Okay, so just a tiny little bit. That's why I couldn't do it while it was a little bit funky. Funky. All right. Okay, so we're gonna, and you just start to place them over your main caravan. So then we have we have the black, well, we can either have, oh, get that down. You can either have, oh, I think that looks pretty cool. We'll have a black bottom, oh, I don't know what I want to do now. Black bottom, and a, oh, I think what do you reckon? Oh, I think I like that. And a white wheel, or the other thing is we could cut, the other thing is you can cut like this, just cut along the embossed parts of it, like that. And I need that wheel as well. So we'll cut that and cut up to the door, and then cut there and to there. Because I was thinking of having the black through there. Oh, I think I like the black through there. See, that means I haven't used the... No, I think I'm just going to have that black through there. Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'm going to lose all that. Oh, do we want a bit of white on it? Oh, I like that too, but I think I'm covering all the gold up now. It's a black and white caravan. Oh, what do you reckon? Spots or black and white caravan? Quick, let me know what you think. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to cut my wheel out and I'm going to stick my wheel on, and let me know what you think, whether I should go black and white or dots. I could even have dots for the curtain if I want to use the dots. What's that? Just chuck that one away. Okay, see if anyone can give me any ideas. I'll put my wheel on. Where's my picker tool? All right. What does anyone think? No? No takers. That's right. Let me see. I'm going to put my wheel on. There's my dots again. I'm wondering why that was so cold. It's the dye. So we'll just push the wheel on. There's our black wheel. I'm just going to have a little drink. See if anyone has an idea. Cheese. That's not my cup of tea yet. That's just a bit of water. All right, cheers to the water, hey? Okay, all right, I'm going black. Black and white it is. All right, but you could use that gold. It would look pretty cool. Where's our background? Where is my background? Oh, here it is. All right, let's put the black on. Because I'm definitely going to have black through the center here and the door. Okay, I think I'm going black and white. Who's out there? Is everyone still there still? Or maybe they're not. Maybe he's up there. There's that one. Yeah, we're gonna. I think I just put glue on my face, guys, and then we'll put. But this is pretty cool. The I didn't even realise that it had this dye that actually gives you the stripes. Yeah, I didn't even realise. And then when I realised, I'm like, oh, sweet. Okay, and then we're gonna have the gonna use my curtain, wherever that is. It is on here, the curtain. So there's our little caravan. Let's get this curtain happening in the dots. I think the dots will show up okay. We'll have a go. Let's put it in this. We'll see if we can see if I can get some dots. I'll use that bit there. I've just lined it up in 3 dots and I've moved it. There we go. I lost it. See, oh, here it's still on the plate. There we go. All right. Let me just see. Yep. Okay. So we're going to stick that on. Now this one's a little bit tricky to stick on. You use your tear and tape. Get a line of that. Stick it on the very top of your curtain. Yeah, watch, don't stick it to the page because that's, you know, a bit special. So there, like that. And then because I want to try and get that hanging as low as I can. So then just push, I'll just snip that off. Can always hide it. There we go. I've got my little curtain. I've got my little gold dots after all. That's pretty cool. And then behind there, I'm going to put a little bit of vellum. So Stampin' Up sell the vellum, and I'm just going to grab a little piece out of here, just enough to put. Yep. So all I'm going to do is run my caravan again through and just chop that window out. Honestly, it's just so much fun making these. It's cool. Like full on designing. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, then with that piece there, what I'm going to do is just, again, get a little bit of the tear and tape and get that on top of my vellum. Because then I'm going to lay that there as well. So then I've got my little window in there. It's a little bit open, but that's okay. You can't even tell, but you know, sometimes a window's open. So that's going to go there. And then we're going to do our doggy and our Christmas tree. So we're going to get some white cardstock. Here's some white cardstock for our doggy, and then we'll grab another bit of white. Oops, a daisy. Okay, another bit of white. So this is the coordinating. So I've got the 2 trees already there, and I've put the doggy away. So we'll get the doggy out, and we'll get another block for him. These are the blocks you actually get in the card making kits. They're quite good as well, or you can use them again. All right, now I'll grab my my Stampin' piercing mat. Here it is. Because these are photopolymer, I just like to use this Stampin' pierce mat. You can use it for paper piercing as well, but it's good just to give a little bit of foam, because the photopolymer don't have any like foam underneath it, so it just helps them to stamp. All right, so we're going to do the doggy first, and I'm going to show you this idea with a doggy with a little bit of a blender pen. So we're going to first off, I am stamping my doggy in some crumb cake. Just like that. Thank you. Oh, I've got the sniffles, Harley. Thank you. So I'm stamping my little doggy in the crumb cake, and then I'll clean him off. And then what I'm going to do, put my doggy away. And then I'm going to grab these. So you can buy these in a 3-pack, the blender pens, and these are great with any ink pad you've got. It's a kind of watercolouring. So I'm going to use some soft suede, and I'm just going to tap my pen onto the ink pad just a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit on the tail. So I'm going to put some spots on him. So that one there, and then I'm going to put a little bit of a spot there for him, and a little bit of a spot on his belly. So you can do as little or as more as you want, but I'm just giving him a little bit more colour. I'm going to put a little bit on his, in fact, you wouldn't even, I'd put quite a bit on there. You wouldn't even need that much. So you could give him little, you know how sometimes dogs have little darker feet or a darker tail? Then you could do that. And then you just clean it off on a bit of paper. See how I put quite a bit on there? But just keep wiping it. And it will, I'm trying to show you on a piece that's not got, there you go. See how it's starting to run clear? And then I'll go where apart. There you go. See, it's basically clear now. So I'll close that pad up. And then you could even, you grab your Memento Black. There's a black ink. And then, oh, I'm covered in some ink. Fun and games. So just get a little bit of black there. And I'm going to give him a black nose. And then a black eye. So there's our little eye, and we'll just clean that off. So that's running dry, it's running clean. They won't last forever. They're obviously things that you'll need to replace, but you're getting 3 in a pack with you can use each end. So double-ended, exact same both ends. So yeah, essentially there's 6 pens there. And then, I didn't do this before, but you could grab a little bit of, I'm going to use a little bit of Poppy Parade. Let's get a little bit of Poppy Parade on my texter, my blender pen. And we'll give him a little, tiniest little bit on his mouth. There you go. Oops. Just clean that one off. See how, like, I only lightly dabbed that one, and look how much colouring in you could do with it. So it will run. I'll even show you on this piece here. It will go once you wipe and wipe, because depending on how much you put on there, it will colour your end. But that is ready. See, that is pretty much now ready to use with another colour. Pretty cool. Hey, so turn that over. There's our doggy. Now we're going to do our trees. So I'm just using first Pear Pizzazz and that one there. Excuse me. Like that. So there's that one. And then that's kind of come out a little bit dark and a little bit light, but I like that because trees are like that. So I'll put my Pear Pizzazz away and give that one a clean. And then we'll use our shaded spruce, which is a darker green. No, don't do that. You know what I forgot to do? It's all right, we might do it at the end. That's okay. So then I'm just stamping inside it, and then that gives you that kind of look. Great stamp set this one is. I love it for the trees. It's pretty cool. So that's that one. Now I'm just going to use it there. Clean that off. So who's got this one so far? Who's got this one? Now they can do something with it. Then we have the doggy. So the doggy that comes in our dies. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of this one. So we'll bring this back in. And we'll put our doggy up there. Actually, I might cut my doggy out first. We'll cut the doggy out first. So just line him up in your die. And then just hold it there until it grabs hold, and then you can let go. So we'll take that one out, and then we'll put it back in, and we'll do our tree. So then put that one in there, and we'll grab the tree. So that's this one that's going to cut it out. Oops, not that. Again, sandwich it. Wait till your little rollers pick it up. Honestly, so easy to use this the mini cut and emboss machine. So easy. So is the big one, but that one is just nice and light. Okay, that's that. All right. All right, so that's them. Oops. Now kind of, oh, they're still okay. They were upside down. Anyway, we'll put these dies back over here. And then we'll bring in our card because we've got our doggy. And I've always thought about putting my doggy in the window. But I've put vellum there now. But you could put your doggy coming out of your window. How cool would that be? Anyway, I'm going to put my doggy there and my tree here. Oops. So he's kind of just jumping at the tree. Like that. We need a little bit of timber for him to, might just cut a couple of those pieces of timber out for him, just for him to be jumping on. Where's that timber? Let's cut just a little bit of those out. That's not going to work, man. Them in there. Okay, put that die away. They're very, very little, so I don't want to lose them. We might just put him on a couple of steps so we can kind of see how he got up there. That's cool. All right, let's just grab a little bit of glue and we'll just put those down. So I'm just going to use my picker tool just to pick that up, and I'm going to lay a little bit of glue there and stick that down. And then pick that one up. There we go. These picker tools, awesome. And then we'll put our doggy down. Like that. After all that, I nearly didn't place him on his little steps that he's jumped up on. We'll put our, I have no idea what sentiment I'm putting on this, by the way. It would make a good birthday card. I don't know. What card do I need? Thinking. All right, so we'll put our caravan down now. Now the other thing I was going to show you was those new pearlized enamels. Oh, we'll put that over there. So there's our caravan. Now you could have put the dog in front of it, but I actually just wanted the caravan over there, so the dog was playing in the background. So we're going to stick our tree down. There's our tree. Now on our tree, we're going to put a little bit of Christmas in here. Why not, hey? So on the tree with using these pearlized, so instead of using embellishments, you can just put, these are awesome. To just put, well actually, you know, it doesn't have to be Christmas. This could be, I don't know, some sort of tree with red beads, red, can't think of the red. A cherry tree, there you go, cherry tree. So there you go, that's cool. And then the only other thing I did on my other card was, with this pearlized white, I just went like this. I just heard myself. Just don't talk and talk and talk. So I'm still learning, and you so I'm just putting one in every second line, and some of them are a little bit fatter than others, but I am still learning how to use this new stuff. I believe they've had something similar in the past. Oops, that one's a little bit weird, but that doesn't matter. But it doesn't, it's still going to look quite good. So like I said, this is we're going to have to be careful once I do this, because it's going to take a good half an hour to dry. I'd say you could probably put it under a heat gun and make it a bit quicker. Oops. Hang on, grab it. Probably, it definitely helps turning the card like I am. Otherwise, I'll end up, whoop, that's a little bit, but that's okay, because we can always, it's all right. If you do a mistake, you could always cover it up with your sentiment. But see, that looks pretty cool. And then with our, remember these dots, see they're dry, and we can use them. We're going to use them as decoration somewhere, and I've got those ones that I prepared earlier. Now we need a sentiment. Oh, we're going to put it on balmy blue background, because I'm just liking that colour at the moment. So we'll cut a full piece of cardstock into my normal, so 14.85. I'm not going to put it, or 14.8. I'm not going to put it in the screen because I'll end up wrecking my pearl. So I'm actually doing this right here. If you saw how I was doing it, it'd be quite interesting. I'm going to fold that, put that over there, and we're just going to use the bone folder just to score that. Cool. If you're new to jumping on or watching my live, say hello and where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. And definitely get in contact with me if you'd like some catalogues for these great products. So we're going to stick that down. We're going to have to be careful because I've done all that pearl stuff. So I'm just going to hold it in the air, stick some glue on it, and put it down like that. There we go. That's that. Now I'm going to think of a sentiment, and we might actually do, I might do this one. This is called The Very Best Occasions. It actually has got some beautiful sentiments in there, but even some good ones. I think I showed it. Oh, I showed it in my unboxing. And it comes with an awesome punch too to make some sentiments out of. Like labels that the sentiments can go on. I couldn't think of the right, but I'm actually going to put on here, love you, miss you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use that one. So we'll just get that one out. And I haven't used this one yet. So here's Love You. Now, if you get your cling stamps and you don't get overwhelmed because you can't put them together, you don't have to put them together. If you just take this backing off, if you take the backing off and you stick it onto one of the blocks, it will stick enough for you to stamp. So there's that option, or have a look through my videos, and very often, like I'm going to now, I'm going to do it now, why not? I'll show you how to do it. So you take your backing off like I did, you grab your sheet of stickers, so you put your stamp like down like you're going to stamp it, so make sure it's the right way up, the word or the picture, whatever it is. Find your sticker that coordinates with your stamp and pull the entire thing off. So I've got the whole sticker there. Put a little bit of lint on there from your clothes and then place it on the block. Then in the middle, it's just like peeling a sticker off. So pull that backing off there and you can see the sticker. And then you're going to just stamp. So you can see that says Love You, and here it would say Love You here. So that's going to match to that. So then I'm just going to stamp. And then that's your actual backing put on there. But if you can't put your backing on and you're getting too confused, you can use them without your backing. All right, so with my card, I'm just going to have Love You, Miss You up here. So we might put it on, just on white, I think. We'll get a bit of white. And I'm actually going to use some sweet sorbet, I think, with that. We'll use this piece. See how these are a little bit spongy? The cling stamps are the cling, photopolymer. These are photopolymer. These are cling. These are a little bit more spongy. So you don't really need, using that foam mat under there doesn't hurt, but you don't have to use it. Now, where's my sweet sorbet? I've been using it. Oh, I know where it is. It's with some other cards I'm getting ready to create for a team swap. Actually, that's another thing. You can, all these different things that you can be involved in when you join Stampin' Up. So here we go. Love You, Miss You. Just nice and gentle. So nice and gentle on your ink pad, because this one is actually quite small writing. So like that. And then we're just going to put Love You, Miss You, just like that. That's nice. Yes, I love this Rays of Sunshine. The stamp set's nice. Nice. All right, I'll put that one back in there. And we'll chop that out. Be careful of my card. I'm still waiting for that to dry. And we'll just a simple cut. We'll cut that there. That could have gone terribly wrong the way I cut that, but that's right, it worked. Okay. Like that. Now the other thing we could do on this is, because it's very sharp, that white's very sharp colour, so let me just see. Okay, so I'm going to chop in the middle here. Some stuff on my scissors. That was great how I was using the scissors. And chop the other side, and then chop to it to put a bit of a yeah. So I'm going to mount that up on, oh, actually what I was going to do, yeah, just to take the sharpness off that white, I just grab my ink pad and I go like this. You could use a dauber as well. There we go. It just makes it look that little bit different. Grab some dimensionals. I've actually got a couple here. There we go. What is Amanda going to do for the envelope? I'm actually going to put that right over that sun too. Just like that. That's cool. And then we're going to use some of our dimensionals that we made up ourselves. So remember these are on glue dots, so just get your picker tool under there and grab your dot. Oh, I don't like that one. No, I didn't like that one at all. Them ones might not be so dry. Let's try these ones. I think because those are ones we did just as we started. Maybe we have a different end here. You might have to wait till these dry a bit longer. Yeah, I think they need a bit longer. Oh, that one worked. So we'll just stick it on there. And we'll put a black one. It actually does look a lot more blacker now. Got me blacker. I don't know what that was from. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool, hey? And then we need a middle and we need an envelope. So for our middle, there's our middle. Middle, card over there, tools over there, Stampin' back. Move those out of the way. What's everyone think? Do they like the tree lot dies? Oh, I don't want to. Oh, I'm just going to show you quickly. We'll take this one off the Stampin' and we'll get those blocks back in here. My pack of blocks and get the big one out. So that's how it fits on the big one. And well, I don't know what I did. Oh, there's the envelope. We'll get that one. So I'm just going to, for the inside, get some Daffodil Delight. That's so saffron. Where's my Daffodil Delight gone? There it is. And I'm just gonna cover the side of that, and that's for the inside. And then I'll just turn that over so I don't get anything on the envelope. I might even just open this envelope and not have anything on the front. I'm going to do it on the back. What is she going to do on the back, Amanda? I don't know. Like that. I think I put that daffodil in the wrong spot. That's all right. And then we'll just go boom. Don't know whether I like that. No. Bit crappy, hey. So I don't like that. Show you something else you can do. Clean that off for a second. Yeah, don't like how I like the inside, but I don't like how that turned out for the envelope. So we'll just clean that up and get some paper. This looks good too. Get some. We'll use some of this gold stripe. So what you do is you get some glue, put some glue on this and line it up with your 6x6. It's going to be a little bit short, but that's all right. Oops. Try that again. It moved when I did that. So then we're just going to grab some scissors and chop around. Now we didn't use, oh we did, we used, did I use dots? No, I used stripes. We did use it on the curtain. We do have a little bit of gold on the card. So you can do this with any designer series paper. When you do use your 12x12 designer series paper, it will catch the sides, but no one's going to notice. That looks cute. So we got that. Let's put our I'm gonna have to hold that card while I do this because I don't want that to hit because it's still wet. Like that, and a nice little card to go with, a nice little envelope to go with it. There we go. What do we think? What do we think? I like it. But I'm biased every week because I create what I like and then hope that you take something out of it. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you like those dies. And if you do, be sure to visit my online store. I'd love to help you out as a customer, or if you are thinking of becoming a demonstrator and want that discount, please let me know and I can give you more information on that. Be sure to put my host code in there or use a link. I will put a link up after tonight's video with a picture of this card, so you'll be able to go on and shop and get those free products while you can. They are only while stocks last, those celebration items. So, yeah, this tree lot dies has been, the tree lot dies and, well, these cards, they're actually sold out in America. They're sold out in America. So things are selling, and once they're gone, they're gone. So be sure to grab that tree lot dies because look at that, even that caravan with the gold for Christmas. Beautiful. All right, I'll love you and leave you. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Have a great week. And I'll catch you next Friday. Bye.